Yo, thanks for watching it up to this part. Hope you like it. It's uh it's a series I'm quite proud of. So here's Maladroit at number 6. I don't know if it should be number 6. I think honestly it's okay. I think if they ever wanted like a true return to form, sort of bluish type deal, I think it's more of that. I like what they did with it. I think my favorite song is definitely Slave. It's because it's like a sort of powerful like ending. It's like I'm barely alive in your arms, and it's definitely a different production than the rest of it. But then there's songs like Keep Fishing, which is like waste my days. And that one's fun. It's really well done, and the music video is fun as well because it has a famous individual featured in it. I'm not gonna spoil it. Um, but then what else is there? Like, I don't know. Death and Destruction. Slob is a little bit annoying and repetitive. Uh, Burnt Jam is fun. It's like, got good flavor, how I miss you. If I only once could kiss you. And then that one's fun. It's a little bit high pitched. December is a great way to end it. Because it's kind of like a lower tone, sort of like ba ba na na na, only love, boom boom. Yeah, and then we go to White, and then there's the White album. Uh, it's like the first album I listened to from start to finish, but I don't know. It's like very beachy, very. It's I don't know, kind of genre swapping almost, but kind of not. It's beach music, I think is the best way to say it. My favorite songs in this album is like Wind in Our Sail or California Kids, just because of like the vibe to it. I think California Kids would have probably stolen the spot, but I cannot stand the music video. It's just really strange. It's just Rivers Cuomo eating a lot of cannoli, which is I I don't understand. I don't like watching people eat food. That's not really fun. But like Wind in Our Sail is like, we got the wind in our sail, and they kind of harmonize it like the sail part, and then it's like Black Darwin on the beat, and then it's Mary with the beat. And that one's really good. I like the vibe of that one. It's very upbeat, and then California Kids is like, and if you're up all night thinking about something you did, California Kids will show you the sunshine. And that one's really fun too. It's like very beachy, kind of like it feels like a California album, honestly. Like that's how I'd imagine. Jacked Up is probably my least favorite song. I don't know. Yeah. I but like the rest of the album I'd highly recommend listening to. It's a good one. Or even purchasing. Everything will be alright in the end. That one I have this one on CD actually, and it's quite excellent. Yeah, I was gonna say like Hurley was kind of building up to this one, and this one deserved to be on the radio. A lot of these songs are like excellent. Like Back to the Shack is like a callback to sort of the old Weezer, both lyrically and stylistically. It's like very rough and fun, and it paints a good picture. Then, you know, I I have a love-hate relationship with like The British Are Coming, which is like the I can't go that high, but like the British are coming. But he says that a lot, and it kind of gets repetitive. But it's also really catchy, and it's also really good. It would make a good radio song. I don't really like crazy like it, but it's pretty good. I'm almost thinking like it should have been in Hamilton. I don't know what Hamilton is, but it sounds like it go in Hamilton. There's probably some Hamilton fans who are gonna hate me for that. Yeah, but Back to the Shack is probably my favorite. It's like, gotta get back, back to the shack, back to the trust with the lightning staff. I don't even know if the lyrics are right, but that's kind of like how the song goes. Eulogy for a Rock Band is really good too. It's like, adios, rock band that we love the most. And then some other ones like, I like Foolish Father. It really gets stuck in my head. It's like, forgive me, foolish father. You did the best that he could do. Things like that. I think. And then it ends out with like this trilogy of 3 instrumentals, sort of. There's Anonymous, which isn't really an instrumental, but they're supposed to tell a story. I'm not sure what the story is, but it's really cool. Like instrumentals, like Return to Ithaca. It is just excellent. I don't know. I can't really replicate it with my voice, but you should listen to that whole album. Warnings, like Cleopatra is, I don't know, kind of a little bit tacky. It's like, can't control me no more, Cleopatra. And he just says Patra a whole bunch, which is a little bit annoying. But it's a cool vibe, and the whole lyrics end with the singing songs start with everything will be alright in the end, saying it like out, and then ending with everything will be alright at the end of Foolish Father, and it's just kind of cool bookends sort of things. It's like, I don't know, there's something fun about it all. So yeah, and then let's see, I guess on to the next one. Okay Human. This one came out recently, and I mean, I've given some time to mull it over. I watched the online concert. That was probably my first quote-unquote concert that I've been to, and they did an excellent job with this one. I think the orchestral vibe fits it nicely. They're kind of like toned down a little bit. Kind of has this like Beatles feel to it a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. And it's just a well-made album from start to finish. There's some problems with it. If you've watched Anthony Fantano's review of it, he kind of doesn't like screens. But then again, I don't know, like, Rivers Cuomo was like 50 at the time of this writing. Like, he's not young anymore, and I feel like he can act like an old man if he wants to, and the music behind it is excellent. Like, everyone stares at the screens, but the lyrics just don't match the sentiment of, like, the original Weezer. Like, it's supposed to be rebellious, sort of nerdy rock alternative, and it just doesn't fit that. So it's a little bit sad, but yeah, it's kind of like the worst of the best in the album. Like, numbers are out to get you is Numbers, and it's really good. The meme in this one is like Alu Gobi, which is probably the best song in the album. It's like, oh my God, what's happening to me? Walking down Montana, oh. And that one's really good too. Alright, this is a great album through and through. Everything Happens for a Reason is like my least favorite song, but that's only because it's like an instrumental transition into the next song on the track listing. So I'm not going to really complain. So it just leaves 2 albums, and this one's a huge debate among the community, but I'm kind of strong with my picks. Okay, so the first album is the Blue Album. It's beautiful, honestly. Like, it's very well done. I can see why they became an overnight sensation because of this. It's fun. It's defining. Like, this is the template for what a good Weezer album should be. Every song slaps, and it's just a great time. Like, it starts out, and finishes just as well. And I think that's kind of the fun of it. The album is in so many memes. The character, I don't know, it's just recognizable. The music video for Buddy Holly like blew up. It's like them spliced into an episode of That 70s Show. No, not That 70s Show. Happy Days, sorry. And it's just things like that. It just makes it feel awesome. Yeah, and I think the best song is definitely Buddy Holly too. Like, the music video blew up, but like the song is excellent too. It's like, ooh-wee, ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly. Oh, and no Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. And it's just fun. Great time, sort of rock. And it's actually in Parks and Rec. in the episode where they host the prom, and I think that's just hilarious. It made me smile because I wasn't expecting that when I was binging Parks and Rec. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a great album. I like Only in Dreams is good. It's like Only in Dreams, and then there's like a really good bass riff. It's like bum 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 ba na 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 na. And then there's what was it, Surf Wax America, I'm pretty sure, is like, you take my car to work, I'll take your board, and when you, and then it like goes on like that, and that one's fun. It's like very California-y sort of stuff. Um, I mean, yeah, the genre-defining one, I think, or the Weezer-defining one. So that leaves Pinkerton, and I love this album so much. I like looking back on it. I don't know. I've heard this album multiple times back to front. I love all the songs. There isn't a single bad song. There wasn't a bad song in Blue, but the best of the best in this stuff is better than the lowest of the Blue album. Like, I don't know. Like I could, on a good day I could put Blue on top, but I think I'm in a Pinkerton mood. It's kind of like this. I guess they call it emo, and it kind of paved the way for emo rock, but I don't know. It's too upbeat to be emo. Like, I don't know. I think the worst song is probably "Tired of Sex," but even then, it's like, it's fun. It's not like it's not "Where's My Sex" from Hurley. It's just fun. And "Get You" is really rough. It's fun. It's like, get you, get you, and it's a little bit repetitive, but like once you get into the song, it's really good. Then there's No Other One, which used to be my favorite. It's like, no, there is no other one. No, there is no other one. And it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm more of a music sort of guy, so like the music side of things, and not so much the lyrics. So as long as the lyrics aren't like absolute crap, I'm not gonna like hate on them. But like, I don't know. This one kind of resonates with me a little bit, and so does perhaps my favorite track. But I'm just gonna go track by track since it's the top one. Why Bother's fun. There's kind of like, the sentiment towards girls, like, why bother being in a relationship if it's just gonna hurt me, you know? Like, why bother? It's gonna hurt me. It's gonna kill when you desert me. And then there's Across the Sea. It's like, why are you so far away from me? And that one's kind of strange because it's like a letter from an 18-year-old fan, and this was when Rivers was like 26, so he's singing about a girl. And there's some, I think it's more jokingly, because he's like, there's like a part where it's like, so I pat and I lick, but then he says like, the envelope seal, or something like that, and sends it to the girl. So I think it's more jokingly like, this could be how it's going, but it really isn't. Like, I'm not gonna be a pedo, but like, here's a letter back asking some stuff about you. And then we get to probably one of my favorite tracks. Maybe my favorite, depends. I think it's either this one or Pink Triangle. Like, The Good Life is like, and I don't wanna be a lone man anymore. But like, it starts off fun. It's like, light up in the mirror, can't believe what I see. And it's just like it's about getting older and stuff like that. I'm a teenager, so I don't really have to worry about that. But I mean, it's a good, I don't know, it's a good, catchy song, and I think that one was definitely radio ready, but they decided to put El Scorcho as, like, the selling one, which, doesn't really paint it well. Like, El Scorcho's fun, because it's like, and the singing's kind of good, that kind of harmonize when they say El Scorcho, and, I don't know. I can't really remember how much that one goes because I haven't listened. Some of these I kind of don't listen to as much. Like El Scorcho, I think is the one I listen to the least, but it's still a good time. Pink Triangle is also great. Like, I don't know. I feel for Rivers, honestly, like I do. I feel like it's more and more common these days where you get pink triangled, if you know what I mean. And if you look into the lyrics, you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. So I can kind of feel where he's coming from. I relate. And pink triangle is kind of fun because it's like, pink triangles on a sleeve, let me know the truth, let me know the truth. And that one's fun. It's lyrically resonates, and also it's just I don't know how to describe it. It's like musically fun as well, I think. And then Falling for You is also fun. And Butterfly closes it off nicely, but Falling for You is like, I like your natural touch, and I like you way too much. Oh baby, I'm afraid I'm falling for you. I get about anything to get my head out of line. Or maybe it'll start to settle down with you. Oh. And then Butterfly is like kind of like a sad ending to it. I mean, it's like a somber ending to it. And I mean, that's kind of how I feel about Weezer. I don't know. There's no final slide. I'll just go back to the first slide. I mean, that's kind of how I feel about Weezer. I mean, that's how you get into Weezer. Listen to like entries number 10 through 1. Honestly, start out with 1. That's how I kind of got into it as well. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, all great ones. 6 through 10, also really fun. I think you should listen to Hurley and Red. Highly recommend those. Those are some of my favorites that I've listened to recently. I own most of the. I'm gonna try to own all of these, but I'm like, if you're just listening on Spotify and you want to like album binge Weezer, please, please. Yeah. So outro. Anthony Fantano here. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, comment, but don't like the like button, because I don't like the like button. And if you like the video, subscribe, but don't like the like button. Nobody likes the like button. Yeah, thanks for watching the series. Maybe I'll do Radiohead next. I just started listening to Interpol. Maybe Foo Fighters, maybe Strokes, we'll see.